could say that about pretty much all of Africa. They're incapable of governing themselves
Hold on
in
a
their
second.
country.
Hold on. People on the left are going to watch this. They're going to say, wait a minute, Erik Prince is talking about being a colonialist again.
Absolutely. Yes.
Welcome to Tunacheki's Africa React. I'm your host, Mikey Mushi, and this is a show where we go online and react to viral videos that concern the African continent. Today's video, we're going to react to this guy called Erik Prince, who's the founder of Blackwater. So for you guys, if you don't know what Blackwater is, it's like the Wagner group of America. Wagner is equals to Russia, as America is equals to Blackwater, right? So these are mercenary groups that kill people for money. That's their job. If you have a problem in your country, you want to get rid of some certain people, you hire mercenary groups. And you can believe this is legal. And Blackwater is one of the most notorious, violent mercenary groups on the planet. So we listen to what the founder has to say about Africa, right? And yeah, after that, we'll quickly destroy this man's whole career. Yeah, so before we continue the reaction, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's really important for you to share this video with friends and family. Really appreciate you if you take your time to share our videos to friends and family and people who think alike, okay? So without further ado, let's check this one out.
Then it's time for us to just put the imperial hat back on to say, we're going to govern those countries if you're incapable of governing yourselves, because enough is enough. We're done being invaded.
Because our own national security risk is at stake.
Exactly.
National security interests are at stake.
You could say that about pretty much all of Africa. They're incapable of governing themselves and benefiting their citizens, because the governments there are all about looting and pillaging and lining their pockets and going shopping in Paris instead of actually making their country a better
People on the left are going to watch this. They're going to say, wait a minute, Erik Prince is talking about being a colonialist again.
Absolutely. Yes.
So there you had it. Erik Prince of Blackwater wants to recolonize Africa and is proud about it. He goes on to say it's what he wants, that African leaders, basically the whole of Africa is corrupt, and if the African leaders cannot manage Africa, America will come back and yeah, just take control of everything by force, by violence, you know, the kind of job he was doing, right? So before we get into how absurd and how stupid, white supremacist, racist, all that is, you know, the good thing with him is like it's like one little bag of stupidity, so we can easily fit in. Let's give you a bit of background about Blackwater. So Blackwater is a mercenary company, as I said, and they've committed atrocities. They've murdered hundreds of, I think I can even say thousands of innocent people, especially in Iraq, Syria, and the Middle East, right? So this is what happened when America doesn't want to do the dirty work. They send these guys from Blackwater, and Blackwater is so funny because people talk about Blackwater like it's like Apple or Google or a legit company, but it's basically a mercenary company. And this is the double standard of the West, right? When Wagner is doing business with African countries, like the West is like losing its mind. But when America, the American military is doing business, and it does constant business with Blackwater, all of a sudden they're friends, and it's not illegal to do what they're doing, right? To the enemies of America, international laws only apply to people who don't agree with the West. International law only applies to people who challenge the West, right? So things like genocide, it really doesn't count if you're not America's friend. Human rights violations, atrocities, case in point, Ukraine and Gaza, right? Ukraine, something happens, the West, it's like the end of the world. In Gaza, something happens which is tenfold as atrocious or violent and obviously live recorded that this country called Israel is committing war crimes. The West is like pretending they're like the dumbest country in the world, that they don't know how to watch a video and call out a war crime if they say it, right? So this is the double standards that we're talking about, and the clown world, the stupid world that we live in, right? Where the bad guys basically control the world, right? So if you ever wondered why you can see kids being murdered on TV, on live TV, and Biden and the others continue to give billions, like I think 30 billions to the people murdering them, yeah, you just know the bad guys won. The bad guys who use the nuclear weapons to kill Japanese civilians are the same bad guys who are okay with Gaza civilians dying, right? The bad guys won, and they're the ones who control this world. Hollywood might be here to make movies about how America's the good guys, and the Russians and the Chinese and the others, the African warlords, are the bad guys, but it's just that the bad guy won and is controlling this world through any means possible, and this double standard. So when it comes to Erik Prince, he's a millionaire, he's made money murdering people, and he's basically every white supremacist dream. It's basically every white supremacist wet dreams. Money, guns, invasion, like killing people who don't look like you, right? He loved killing the Arabs. I'm sure now he's daydreaming of when he'll come to Africa and put us in our place, murderer. So that's basically him, white supremacist who has dreams of getting rid of us, right? I'm sure he watches what's happening in Gaza, and I'm sure maybe he gets inspired of something, right? Oh yeah, how do we get rid of this set of people? That's basically who Erik Prince is, and Blackwater is just a westernized version of Wagner, right? Wagner is like, people talk about Wagner like the devil itself. So I'll tell you, Blackwater is even worse than Wagner. They committed more atrocities than Wagner. They get more money from the American government, from other Western allies in NATO, than Wagner ever does from Russia or these African countries, right? So double standard, the bad guys won and control this world, and that's why somebody like this can proudly go on live TV and talk about his dreams, his aspiration of genocide, of ethnic cleansing, of controlling us. Basically, that's it. So anyway, with that said, it's been me, Mekemushi from Tunacheki, and as always, remember, Africa is watching.